Hello everyone. When you're in a relationship with a narcissist, it takes a while with all the manipulation to see and work out what's actually going on. So when did you see? Here's a few examples of mine. It took me a while, but these are the moments that I pushed my instinct down. A lot I've not put in because I could go on all year. They were too good to be true, liked everything I do. I did not see. They were so good with my children and their eldest, yet their eldest spent most of their time with me. They told me how good a parent they were, yet I did not see. They messaged 10 minutes after leaving for work, every break, on the way home. I thought they cared, I did not see. Their eldest child's other parent and they had to go to court to gain access. They told me how bitter and crazy the ex was. This was either a lie or a victim game. I did not see. They used to say, I'm so helpful, I should move in and be more help. After 2 weeks of knowing each other, I did not see. The eldest child's other parent had a new partner and another child that was missing their sibling. I invited them out with us. They declined. When the narcissist found out, they did not talk to me. I assumed because their ex had hurt them so much. I did not see. They stopped buying things for the house, saying they had more maintenance to pay. I assumed the ex wanted more money. I did not see. They smashed up the bedroom over a silly argument. They blamed me. I did not see. When their son punched my son on holiday, I voiced my opinion. They threatened me. It was because I shot my mouth off. I assumed it was me. I did not see. Their eldest told me they were swapping council homes because they were getting another sibling. The house the narcissist had told me they owned. The narcissist lied and said the child must be mistaken. It was actually in the narcissist's mother's name and was in negative equity. I got the silent treatment for asking. I assumed I'd upset them by not trusting. I did not see. Now and again they'd be the person I first met just to confuse me so I couldn't see. Once we were driving to pick my children up. The narcissist didn't want to. An argument broke out and I got kicked out of the car. I did not see. A family day out, they sulked off for the day because tea wasn't right the night before. I did not see. They were messaging their best friend's partner. I asked. They ignored me for a week. They came back, said it was a mistake and only messages. They didn't want to end up alone. I assumed they'd made a mistake. I did not see. Their son stole my son's trainers. They stopped talking to their child. I explained in vain he's just a kid. The situation is hard on them. They were using divide and conquer so the child couldn't inform me. I did not see. They'd fall out with their child over not playing well at football, not getting top grades. I tried in vain to explain the child's point of view. I did not see. They compared and played one of my children off against theirs in such a manipulative way. I did not see. A child left a football team they managed. Their children's friends injured the one that left in a football game. They went to apologise to the child's parents. All a big misunderstanding. I did not see. As their child filled me in on the past, things went missing from the house of my children's. They blamed their child to me. Who knows what lie they told their child? Divide and conquer they achieved. Yet still I did not see. Once after some silent treatment, I asked them to leave. They threatened to plant drugs in my kids' school bags and call the police. I assumed they were words from a desperate person. I did not see. They'd tell me, you'll end up crazy like my exes. You'll never find another like me. Yes, I'm now happy like their exes and I'll make sure I don't end up with another. So thank you for the warning. Yet I still didn't see. 18 months of ear infections for our son. Not one hospital or doctor's visit did they do. I assumed why bother if another will. I did not see. A relative of theirs passed away. They started using drugs. I did not agree. I gave them 6 months to let me help out or move out. They moved out. I was free. I was starting to be happy, yet I still didn't see. They moved in across the road within a week. I assumed they were happy. I did not see. They let our 2 children down time and time again. I assumed they were compromising with the new partner. I did not see. After 3 months, they picked up seeing the children regularly. I assumed they cared about them. I did not see. After 4 months, they started messaging me. I assumed we'd reached a co-parenting point. I did not see. After 5 months, they came with excuses of the mistakes that they had made, but I was free to be me. As they put it, I'll eat humble pie, as they went to speak to their parents to move back in, who'd had the silent treatment for the last 6 months from the narcissist. I still did not see. They were trying to play happy families to move back in. I was trying to get them to buy a home of their own. I was now happy, yet I still did not see. I helped my child over 3 nights to learn how to ride a bike for themselves. They came on the 3rd, had one go, and then went to mine to watch TV. When visiting the grandparents, they told them how they taught the child to ride the bike. I saw that confused look on my child's face I'd only ever seen before on his eldest child's face. I started to see. They had a child with someone new, all while trying to get back together with me. When the child was a day old, they wanted to marry me and have another baby. I said, no way. You're no longer allowed in my home. I was starting to see something. They blamed me for them having another child because I didn't take them back. I opened my eyes a bit more and started to see. My son said he wanted to die at 5. I called the narcissist for help, who said, I'm driving the child crazy. I said we need to get the child some professional help. They told me that I needed a mental evaluation and that they're calling social services on me if I carry on with my games. I was really starting to see. When I carried on getting outside help for our child, they dropped the children off and informed me that if I do carry on, they'll make me disappear in front of the children. Non-molestation order was got to keep them from me. Now they can no longer message me and only talk to me about the children, as now I was really starting to see a narcissist was he. My older children are all different, yet they are all smiley. My 5-year-old reminded me of a unhappy child I'd met before. Yes, the narcissist's eldest, that by now was starting to actually give the narcissist silent treatment himself. The crazy ex, his other parent, they still lived with and still loved. Something was rising in me. I could definitely see a narcissist was he. They moved into the new child's parents' home a month after wanting to marry me. Something I actually told them they would do when they wanted to get back together with me. Now I could really clearly see. For a few years, I'd been free and happy. But now with my child, I had to learn fast before the damage would last. With months of counteracting their manipulative behaviour towards our child, that I now see, limited contact, positive talk, child psychologist. I now have a child who's happy and smiley, no longer afraid to speak up for who they want to be. Now I'm truly free. I actually hope for the new person and the child that they can change and be happy, like me. They no longer mean anything to me. No love, no hate. They can just be. For my children are happy. I can teach them and counteract all that negativity. Any point I cannot, court it will be. If they push the children too far, no contact it will be. A narcissist cannot lose, so that is where they'll take me. I am now truly happy like I was before I met them. No more walking on eggshells, silent treatment, gaslighting, manipulation, and so much more. I am now free to enjoy life and to be me.